We're not saying that he should be free or he didn't do nothing wrong. We saying he shouldn't have got what he got.
I think he'll win his appeal.
And that's where it comes down at. We know how to be fair. We know how to talk things out and go, look, does that make sense? Does this make sense? Then how can it be that? If it and that's what they didn't want us on that damn jury for, because we are logical people. So, man, anyway, we back at it again. You know, say what you want to say, podcast, man. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the hype button, hype us up, keep us in the algorithm so y'all keep on getting these videos. Back up here with you know who.
You already know it's the rock star, Mr. Rock Loxa in the building, aka Muhammad Speaks, man. Up in here with my little brother Reef, man. Look, this is what we're gonna do today. All right, we're gonna give another reaction to the Kamada Anthony trial, and
Hello.
give some new aspects. I got some different aspects that, you know, like I want to talk about.
He said he got a different way of looking at this, so we finna find out what that is. So here we go.
First and foremost, though, this that happened was turned into a racial thing.
Facts.
By the media.
Facts. 100%.
So, because I had people hit me up in the video I dropped and talking about, oh, you race baiting, you this, you that, you doing this, you that. But first and foremost, you got to understand that y'all rock out. We finna rock out today, man. We finna rock out. Y'all jump up in the comments, man. Y'all
say what you want to say. Real talk going on right now.
You know, we gonna say what we want to say. You say what you want to say. So the national media picked it up. So why did the national media pick up? Hey, it's two kids at a track meet and one did the other. Why is this national news? Why did this make national news?
So talk about it.
That's because it's a white child and a black child,
and because of all this racial shit that's going on, like we was talking about.
Hold up, though. Check this out. Like 4 months ago, right here in San Antonio, 4 months ago, so the little boy leaving the school, 14 years old, he's leaving school. He's being stalked by some more people that went to his school, some more youngsters. They stalking him and they following him. And they go 2 blocks up and meet with another crew, and they already had the plan going down. So 7 people like whooped the 14-year-old. They got 5 of them just stomping them out, and then another 20-year-old walk up and pop him. Take his life. That was not. Can anybody tell me y'all heard that story? It was just like 4 months ago. It was not on national news.
No, it was not.
Exactly. So why not? Because it was a bunch of Hispanics jumped on another Hispanic coming home from school. And I mean, like, that is a more terrible story. I walked home from school and I was stalked and everything in my life. I think that's a more horrible story. I was stalked.
And the 20-year-old killed me.
Yeah, but I was stalked. And so why that didn't make national news? Because it was a bunch of brown people. And which is the same thing with anything that happens, because this happens all the time in the black community too. So why all of a sudden we got to talk about that when you didn't talk about that? Y'all let me know if y'all know about that story, and then you Google it in San Antonio about that story. Nobody knows about that story, right? Stalked at 14 years old. Nobody knows about that story. So when they try to say you race baiting, you can't be race baiting when the media already made this about race.
Correct. But the reason why nobody else knows about that story is because it wasn't no racial situation in that story. They was all Hispanic.
Was this a racial situation?
But it was a black on white situation. No matter what, that's always going to be pushed out as this was some type. And then I ain't going to say no matter what. I'm going to say especially now that we got what we was talking about, nigga this, they nigga that, everywhere on camera right now. They just got through putting out these neo-Nazis that they call walking through Nashville, Tennessee with the red and black on. All this stuff is happening right now. So yes, anything that happens, no matter what it is going to be like a racially charged thing. The media is going to automatically do that. Because that's the way of America.
So when they saying that other people, they like, hey, y'all race baiting, y'all doing that. And I'm like, no, because I don't think that should have been national news. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
what made it about race when you made it national news.
I agree 100.
Because I just named the incident, and if you wasn't from San Antonio or the surrounding areas that get San Antonio news, you would never know that situation ever happened. And that situation is far more horrible than that situation.
It is.
This is a 14-year-old that was stalked.
It is, but when you got
exactly,
it's
so that's my whole point. The media made it into a racial thing because that's what never had made the news.
I agree. All that racial stuff that everybody been putting out. First of all, if there was all white people, the boy knew somebody there that he sat down and talked to. So it can't be no race situation. He didn't feel no problem. He felt the problem from the person. He didn't feel the problem from the white people, per se. He felt the problem from the aggressing person.
And you have to think that this was actually not about race, period. It was just about...
It was not about race.
It was not about race. This was about kids and whatever, and I don't want you under my tent, but I feel like I'm the bigger motherfucker and I'm going to bully your ass.
That's what it is.
That was it. But nobody has ever said that he came down there and used any racial terms.
That's what I was just going to say. Exactly.
And this guy
both ways.
Said any
both ways.
Racial terms towards him.
I agree.
And they said they started arguing about how their football team sucked last year.
Facts. So it has nothing. It never had nothing to do with a racial.
It just was two kids, bro.
I agree with that.
And the world blew it up to that.
They pushed it over to that because of the tensions in the world right now, with your Donald Trumps and everybody that's going on in the world. So they made this national news to put something back on the black folks again with all this fatigue, this black fatigue, and now black people getting away with all this stuff. That's what I'm saying. This is where it come from. Then the dad talking about watermelon chicken, nigga, watermelon felon, whatever. You know what I mean? So
now, let me tell you something about racism. Hold on.
It's rude. You don't just become racist.
Hold on.
You don't just
let me tell you something.
Become racist.
Hey, real shit. Muhammad speaks on this one. So, like, I was in the most racist place on the planet Earth. Prison there's nothing more racist than prison. Nothing. And we are on our own. Everybody hate us. Hey, that's a whole nother topic. Oh, man, we gotta get on that topic too. Shit. Right back. Hey, y'all let me know if y'all want me to get on that topic. Racism in prison. Yeah, right. And damn, how that shit, like when you come back to the free world, right?
I get back acclimated to the free world.
But you so racist, like, so look, anyway. Secondly, when you exclude all the black jurors, you just made that about race, though. That's a fact.
All of them?
All of them. But here's my thing.
That's Texas.
Because Carmelo should have took the stand, though. And the reason why I say he should have took the stand is because of this. This is what we're not. Why did you feel like that you needed to take a knife to distract me?
But why he might carry that knife everywhere he go?
But why? So you need to explain that to us because maybe there's something more to that. Why I took it to this particular track meet. I don't know.
I just feel like that's what he walk with. He got it.
But I think
there's a whole bunch of kids that walk around with pocket knives.
I think that
it's a whole bunch, bro. Like that's not. Okay, I don't think that's something that he could.
But what I will say is this. I will say this though. All the facts that I know, and I'm a firm believer in though. You can't put your hands on me and tell me how to react. I mean, it's evident that he grabbed him to yank him up to do whatever, and that's what he went up with the chest, which they said, witnesses. Okay. But my thing is, say, to be charged and found guilty on, and I gotta say it like this, but everybody will know, first degree homicide, you have to have intent. That's the thing. That's in the law. The intent. Okay. So the intent is, I told you don't put your hands on me, whatever. He put his hands on me. When he popped him, he was just like, I'm just letting you know. That's why I get boom. I'm like, boom. The intent would be if I go boom, 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 boom. Now I'm intending.
No, I don't agree. I intended on doing it when I told you I got my hand in my bag and you're going to find out. That's intent immediately, off the rip. I don't care if I poke you 9 times or 1. I'm an attempt. I'm going to stab you, or whatever's coming out this bag is going to do something to you. That's intent right there, off the rip, period. No matter what. Whatever comes after that is intent, period.
No, because you can come on my property and try to rob me. Or
I intend to kill you.
No, but I could just fire one shot. But
I intended it.
Yeah, but intention is more like when you start overdoing. Like I don't agree with that. I'm intending to kill you. Right? If I pop you one time, I'm just trying to get you up off me. Boom! Get up off me. Get up off me.
Okay, but see,
I popped you.
But we're talking about two scenarios.
You're talking about two scenarios.
You're talking about somebody robbing.
I intended.
We're talking about we sitting in a bar or something like that, and a dude rush you, and you tell him, and you step back like this, and you step back and you tell him, hey, you gonna catch it after this. Now your intent is followed by that.
I'm gonna pop you one time. I'm like, boom, back on me.
Now,
but now if I just go and just start mutilating you,
my whole other part to that is this part.
I'm just saying.
My whole other part.
I think he should have got manslaughter.
I agree to all that.
He should have got manslaughter.
My only.
They should have given manslaughter.
They definitely should have given manslaughter. That way you in Texas in all white town, all white jury basically. They ain't black, so they white like they say. So I mean, come on, look, they just let off the dude, the Chinese man, the Japanese, whatever the man, Korean, whatever, shot the boy in the back. They just let him off.
Oh boy, you got me thinking back to 1991.
No, they just did this a couple months ago.
When I was in Los Angeles. That's what
they just chased down the black boy and shot him in the back, killed him. Got off on it.
Who?
Some Koreans or whatever, Asian people. They just killed the boy a couple months ago.
Why ain't it on national news?
It was. Everybody talk about this.
I don't know.
Everybody talk about it. They shut down. They stopped going to Vietnamese finger places and all that shit.
Oh man.
Supposedly.
Oh man.
For whatever.
Man,
but yeah, this is the stuff that's going on right now. That's what I'm saying. That's why this case is so racially charged, because the black boy.
It would not have been racially charged if it was not put on the main media.
But it's supposed to go to the main media because they want to make it racially charged.
No,
that's the point. Yes,
you know why
they're putting America back in the frenzy
because the main media need clicks and views too.
And
them people, they need clicks and views.
We say clicks and views, but what's going on in America right now with the church, the builders, and all the people running around? He just shot a nigga at the courtroom. He just shot somebody at the courthouse, bro.
Saying that they take these specific ones and make them into something. That's why this became something.
They take what's going on in the world at the time and use it.
And I'm just saying though, when they just did that to that little essay,
because that ain't going on in the world. They don't care about that. That's not going on in the world. Rest in peace to the little essay. But that's not. But what's going on in the world? That's why it's on the news. That's what I'm telling you. Because white people feel attack my black people.
They made that into a racial thing.
I agree. That's the reason though. It's because what's going on in the world right now.
That's that like button, man.
That's the problem. And the thing is, when we were talking about
y'all jump in the comments, say what you want to say. Hey, look, if y'all think, jump up in the comments, tell us what y'all think, man. Tell us what y'all think. Get up in them comments, man. Straight up. Hype the video too.
And like I say, he might keep that knife with him all times. He might always. That's just something that people, especially at that age. At that age, it's protection. I can't have a strap. I got protection. I'm little. I keep my protection with me. Yes. Okay. Now to the point of, was it necessary force used with the necessary force? That's where the problem comes in at. You pulled out a gun a knife for somebody that pushed you, bro. This is where the problem comes. We don't know what's going to escalate after that, but the problem come in, hey, move, and you stab me for pushing you. Like, this is two different actions of aggression. Yeah, I told you, bro, you touch me, you're going to see the consequence, but the consequence...
So it don't matter though. Now I'm playing devil advocate. So
this is devil's advocate. I'm playing right now.
No, I thought you was
definitely devil's advocate. But go ahead.
You're not the angel.
You can continue.
You're not the angel.
No, because I'm telling you about the reason why they got Carmelo Anthony locked up. I'm telling you a reason why, not a reason why they don't. I'm telling you.
Okay, but go ahead. Man, I'm sick of it. Y'all don't know. Y'all just don't know, man. Y'all just don't know how sick here I am, man. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it. That's just the
look. The thing is, nobody can tell anybody the way to feel of me feeling threatened.
Yes, I can. The law says it.
Okay, but I gotta do what I gotta do in the meantime.
Yeah, but the law says it though. You can't say that you can't tell me how to feel to defend myself. And
okay,
so if I can push you or call you a punk or out your name or blah blah blah, and you can shoot me, I can push you and you can shoot me. No. See what I'm saying? So how can I stab you then? It's the same thing. You came with too much aggression towards something that didn't deserve that at that time. Now, if he pushed you and punched you.
You ready to a nigga like me.
Yeah, that's what he ran into. He ran into somebody that's like, hey, I'm defending myself regardless. I don't care. Whatever around me was next to me. I understand that.
Like he's 6 feet, 6'2".
I understand that.
Okay, he's what, 5'7", 140. Okay, but I know growing up in a black household.
Facts.
What do we always talk? If they bigger than you, big something up.
Facts.
Jump up in the comments, you're in a black household, and your mama and your daddy didn't tell you that. All your aunties, your older cousins.
The best part about that is that I got a rebuttal is, was it right?
No.
Was it right?
He didn't pick that. No.
They tell us that, but is it right? If they tell us that because they don't want us to come home beat up, hurt. They rather be the other person. But is it right?
Yeah, but I don't think they thinking that you're gonna pick something up and take something.
Yeah, they are. They think you're gonna pick up a brick, a stick, a branch, or whatever. Okay, a crack upside the head is a wrap for some people.
Well, it don't matter. I think he had bad luck.
It was absolutely bad luck. Even the coroner said it was just absolutely the worst possible scenario that can happen.
1 in a million chance.
Yeah, that's what he said. It just absolutely it was just bad.
Yeah, it was just
bad.
I think he had bad luck.
It was bad.
But even though his daddy went on a racist rant, and called the boy.
I want to ask you about that.
So, because hold up, because look, there was nothing racial exchange between them.
No, that's the thing right there.
Right,
that's the thing.
But
that's the thing.
Now when you see, this is what makes it bad. Then his daddy go do a live, do all that, whatever, and then he start making racial slurs, racial epithets. So it just sometimes make you think, because racism is something that you're not born racist. You're not born. You know nothing about that. You have to be taught that, or something has to happen to you that from another race that will make you that way.
They killed his son. I hate that I gotta be on this side of the goddamn spectrum, but they killed his son. His son is dead.
Okay,
and then everybody's calling in death threats to him, killing this, you should die, all the stuff that he's constantly getting back and forth. Like all that plays a damn thing into everything, bro. I cannot be racist against white people.
No,
kill my son. You're gonna be cracker this, cracker that.
I'm not gonna make a racial epithet.
You definitely gonna say this crackers, them crackers. You're gonna be gone.
Have you?
And they calling you,
bro. Hold up, real talk. Have you ever? I might say some white boys, but have you ever heard me say crackers, honkies, redneck? I don't talk like that. Have you?
The difference is
I don't talk like that. So my point is, nigga, I've been in the racist place ever. Nothing is more racist than this motherfucker. Nothing. Bro, this shit is so racist. It's some shit, nigga, that you just don't know, bro. You just fucking don't know. This motherfucker.
Yeah, but see, because the Say What You Want to Say podcast, so I got to keep it 100. I've definitely heard you call on several occasions because of how they treated you in there. And that's what will make you do that. Period. You're going to do it. You're going to use whatever you can to put them down the most you can in your head. I'm sorry if anybody's religion, race, or whatever, they do that to you. They kill your kid, your daughter. You said every possible thing that comes to your mind to tear them down. That is a fact. I don't care what race you are. That is a fact. If it was a Asian, you gonna use all kind of with blah blah blah. I can't agree with that. I can't. I want to agree with that. I want to agree with it. I can't agree with it.
You don't hear me talk like that.
I want to agree with it. I can't agree with it.
You don't hear me talk like that.
I can't agree with it.
And I've been through some racist that shit.
I can't agree with it. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that whole situation. Seriously, think about that and tell us what y'all think. Because if that happened to you and your child, but whatever race, I don't care. I don't like, especially if you ain't this church person that's saying, "Oh God, this, God, that." So they all say that. Everybody says this.
And then they all got black people.
Yeah, they all say that.
Oh, that's really black.
Yeah,
this was racist.
I mean, I got two.
This was racist. Well, bitch, really black. You're a racist. You gotta be a racist. What would you tell me that? What you're a racist.
You did not ever say that.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Tell black people that.
Yeah. What?
We know better.
Yeah.
Tell you.
We immediately picked up on that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I just don't. I hate how that played out. And it's Texas, so.
No, they should got it for manslaughter though.
Texas is the worst place for all that stuff to happen. I mean, look, they even got the rapper on trial for his life right now. He stood over him and did all the extra stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
But at that point in time, that was his life.
No, that was too much. JR.
When they was doing whatever they was doing to him, that was his life.
It don't matter.
His life was in. His life was in danger. When they was beating him, his life was in danger.
You're lying.
When they was beating him, his life ain't in danger.
When he got that strap, his life wasn't in danger.
It's not no more. Yeah, because the tables have now turned.
Okay, but at
that one time, I gotta snap into that first. Right now, I'm fighting myself.
Once you pop, and you drop, and then you hit pop,
I understand
and then you start. Now watch how you spit on them.
That's right. All that.
This is not something.
So for him, it was intent when he picked the gun up.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
It was intent when he picked it up.
He did too much.
Hey man, what did you just?
Oh, no.
What did you just say? You can't turn me out the field and defend and do what I need to do. That's too much. He just said it. So you can't split it when you want to.
He overdid it.
Ain't no such thing.
Yeah, he did.
It would have been overdid if he killed him. He didn't kill him.
Hold up. Look, he overdid that. I don't care what you say.
I can't agree. I don't agree. I'm sorry.
They chose him.
I tripped out in the moment. That's all it is to it. No, people do this all the time. That's right. He ran off and then came back. Yes.
And then spit on no.
I tripped out. I was beaten in the head and I tripped out.
He did too much.
I feel he should not be on trial for no damn life. For 99 years.
He did too much.
Or whatever. I don't agree.
It was intent.
Yeah, everything is intent. They intended to fucking rob him and take his life too. Or in that way.
Yeah, but
y'all stopping him, y'all kicking him, so y'all could have killed him too.
I'm just saying, like he did too much.
I mean, we can say that.
He did too much.
I mean,
if he would have popped him once, got up out of there, he would have been Gucci. But by you standing over him, doing all that, and pistol whooping him, then spitting on him, like you did too much.
So if he would have popped him one time, that wasn't too much.
Right. Yeah, he should have popped it one time, dropped him, whatever. Maybe popped it twice. Pop, and then got on. But you been like, no. Yeah, I got you now, right? Dang, this one ain't no more bullets. Yeah. You tripped out.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Well, he's gonna try for his life.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I see everything wrong with that.
I mean, he wasn't in his right mind. You get this all the time. You get all this all the time. People, I don't know how to
all white jury.
That's the same thing that goes down to the Carmelo thing, though. Because it's like he didn't need to use a knife. So it's the same. That's why I'm trying to get you to roll. Because he didn't have to use the knife, bro. And that's what made all this go sideways.
I just said, I thought it was manslaughter. I've been said that a long time ago. I thought it was manslaughter. I don't believe he just like, because like when I'm just saying, like I might pop you, pow, and I'd be like, okay, let's go one more. I'm like, nah, I ain't. Nah,
well, my thing is,
I got him. I ain't letting him go. And I'll go over there and then catch you right there, like, yeah.
My thing is though,
I intended that.
But my thing though is, if it was all right to do and okay, then why should I get manslaughter? That means it was wrong for you to do that.
It was wrong, yeah, but I don't feel like he intended that he was gonna take his life. I don't think he thought that was.
I don't think that either.
Exactly. That's why it's manslaughter.
I don't think he did either.
That's why it's manslaughter.
I just think he was defending himself, and
instead he still manslaughter.
Yeah, I can go with that.
That's all I'm saying. It was manslaughter.
At the most.
I just don't. I can't go around that.
But see, and that's why they didn't want black people on that jury, because no matter what, how we see it against the boy, we're not saying that he should be free or he didn't do nothing wrong. We saying he shouldn't have got what he got.
I think he'll win his appeal.
And that's where it comes down at. We know how to be fair. We know how to talk things out and go, look, does that make sense? Does this make sense? Then how can it be that? And that's what they didn't want us on that damn jury for, because we are logical people and we're gonna make logic out of it. And logically, he don't deserve 99 years, death penalty, life, or whatever is on the table.
35. But they had 5 to 99 on the table. They chose to give him 35, but like I said, it should have been manslaughter.
Well, they gave him 10 more years than the manslaughter. Manslaughter's 25.
No, manslaughter is
up to 25, right?
Up to 20. They can give your ass like 1 to 20.
So they maxed them out on. Well, they didn't max them out on that. They gave him a whole other charge.
I think you should have gave him like 5 manslaughter. Manslaughter, 5. He never thought in a million years.
And he ain't in trouble that I know of.
That shot would never happen in another million years.
He ain't never done nothing.
It's perfect. Like I think he was just like, just like,
okay, now,
bam.
Now it gets like, real. Now it gets real.
What? I'm gonna show you smash that like button.
Hit that like button, subscribe, comment. So now you're going to prison, first day. What's going on?
Oh, I think
what you think? Tell me about it. His case, high profile. I know. That's why I want to know what you think about that.
It depends on where he goes. See, that's what people don't understand. All penitentiaries are different.
Mm-hmm.
So gladiator units is different from where you would be if you went to.
Okay, if he was going to Ferguson, what would he be into? What would he be in for?
Oh, he'd be straight. He'd be straight. When they come in, they telling me over there, like,
will he be able to be a neutron?
Yeah, but they'll look out. Yeah, they'll look out. Like, yeah, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. Absolutely not. Facts. Absolutely not. You're not gonna do that to him. But
you go other side of the coin. Other side of the coin. Ain't nobody watching 24/7.
Yeah, but I don't think no other race is gonna do anything to him, because that's immediately gonna be a race ride. But I don't think any black people would try to do anything to him anyway, because it's just like, when you come in, like, I'm telling you, it's the most racist place on earth.
So you think he gonna have power with guards?
Nah. What I'm telling you is, when he come in there, he's gonna be accepted by all the blacks, because you in here because you took a white person's life.
Mm-hmm.
And when you come in here, this is the racist place ever. It's not right. It's absolutely not right. But when they go up in there, they gonna look at him like different. I'm telling you. Ain't nobody gonna mess with him.
The guards ain't gonna mess with him?
Depending on where you go.
Mm-hmm.
See, prison, everybody have different majorities in regions. So if you're more down south, Louisville, McConnell, like it's gonna be predominantly Hispanic, predominantly, right? Where the blacks are the minority.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you go up in the region where I was at, and the Beetle region, and then the Ferguson region, whatever, it's gonna be a bunch of Mexicans, and well, not a bunch. It's gonna be predominantly black, a bunch of Mexicans, and a handful of white. And it's like that on all gladiator units because there was a lot of gladiator units down south. But then you go into different directions, like I want to say Telford.
So where was they at? I don't know. The Carmelo.
I don't know where he at.
Somewhere in Texas, right?
Yeah, in Texas.
But I'm just saying, I want to know where it happened at. You don't know where it happened at?
So anyway, like you got other prisons where there's a lot of white people. So the politics is going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
very different.
Very, very small. Very, very small. Like you just got to have bad luck if you Carmelo to go there. You got bad luck, bro. You got bad luck. You need to go to a disciplinary farm. Yeah. Facts. He ain't went nowhere yet. You got to go to a transfer facility. And then you got to
I want to know where city that was, though, where it happened at.
Oh, that was Frisco, right outside Dallas. Suburb.
If that's right outside Dallas, it's a whole lot of Dallas-Fort Worth people at Ferguson.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
Ain't no guarantee you're going to Ferguson.
Yeah, it ain't no guarantee, but it's gonna be somewhere in this area that's gonna be some black people there. A lot of them.
He probably he'll end up in that region. No, he won't end up in Ferguson region. If they keep him in that region, it'd be Cofield, Beto.
I just want to know how he gonna be in there, man. I just want to be all right. I mean, he got hit with a foul set of cards, man.
So,
huh?
So you still did it?
Everybody get hit with foul set of cards. Yeah, he still did it, but I mean, like we always say, you revert back to he still did it, but you also revert back to pick something up and do what you need to do to somebody. Like all this stuff was
also revert back to though. If you never came down here and messed with me, none of this would happen.
That's a fact. So to say so is like it ain't no need to say so because he finna endure some shit.
Yeah,
for sure. He's finna endure some real stuff now.
Yeah,
and that's probably gonna have to be with him trying to keep his cheeks together, everything. Because no matter what, who he is, what he did, it's still gonna be somebody that's somebody, and that's what they do. Like we talk about all the time, we hear it all the time. So he's gonna have a horrible situation for a horrible choice that he made. He did make a horrible decision.
He made a horrible decision.
He made a horrible decision.
He gotta face some consequences now. And that's just all it is. So, like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because it's too late now. Ain't no turning back. You gotta face some consequences. So that's my thing. Whenever you decide to do anything, right, especially as a black male, that's why that last video I had it and it said, and when I was talking in it, and I'm telling them that there's laws for them and there's laws for us.
That's a fact.
Right?
The
same laws apply to them don't apply to us.
Absolutely.
So you got to understand whenever you decide to do whatever you want to do and you thinking because he got off on it, but he's white, that's the law. don't expect to get off on that same law, even if you're right. So you need to understand what the consequences is when you make these decisions. Like you need to know, you need to not only respect, you need to make
He's 17.
no, you need to make peace with the consequence with the consequences. You need to make peace with the consequences.
He's 17. He was 17, man. He wasn't 39. He wasn't 28. He wasn't 24.
I was 17.
He was 17.
I was 17.
You wasn't gone at 17, though.
Yes, I was.
You wasn't in the penitentiary at 17, 18, 19.
No, but I was.
You did. You was a couple years after that, though.
I was already tripping.
I understand that, but we have nothing that says anything about him that was already tripping. All we know is he defending himself.
I still gotta give myself.
I agree with that because of the because of what happened.
We're on the same page.
I agree with that. I'm just was talking about his stay in prison at this point.
I don't know. So for what? I think he'll be okay because he ain't about getting bullied.
Yeah, and he'll push that knife too, nothing. And he'll push it.
You ain't telling me nothing. We know that. That's from your case. Your case is don't put your hands on me. I ain't playing with you. Shit. Whack your ass. You just say it.
That is a fact.
Don't put your hands on me. I'll pop you.
That is a fact.
So I think he'll be all right in prison because everybody will respect that. Nah, yeah. Somebody might try him, and then he got to pop them too. I'm sure he'll pop them. I'm sure of it. Sure of it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Might be distasteful. I'm sorry.
It might be, but it's just this is life now. Now we're talking about his life now. What he's gonna have to see now for real though. I mean,
He'll be all right.
That's just real talk.
He'll be all right. So you just gotta miss your mama, your daddy, your family. Well, he ain't had no kids. You gotta miss. Damn.
How is father thing? How is father feel? Then how would you feel if you the one gave him the damn knife to protect yourself?
We can't say. We don't know who did it.
I didn't say that. I said, how would it be? How would you feel? Like,
I wonder why he felt like he had to have it though.
Where he grew up at, man. Where he live?
No, Frisco. That's suburb.
Is that where you live at?
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nothing over there. Yeah. Money.
Well, then that's one of the best questions to ask is why did he feel he needed to have it?
That's why he should have took the stand.
That's the problem.
Why did you feel like you needed to have a knife?
Yeah, that's
what was the reason?
Then.
Is there anything going on before this or whatever?
Yeah, that's a big question. That's a big question. Yeah.
Well, that's a wrap.
Yeah, well, he gonna take him some time before he can get a pill.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He probably beat on a pill though.
You think he'll get out on a pill?
I think he'll beat up.
Especially with everybody because it's so big now too.
Because they made it about race, and then you excluded all the black jurors.
Yeah,
I think that alone, since they made it nationalized, so the appeal and everything is going to be nationalized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you don't have so many people want to help them on their case.
It was like, yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was overdone. It was too much. Honestly.
It was too much.
I would agree. I would agree. It was an accident. He killed him. I wanted him off of me. I was gonna stab him, cut him, whatever. But I didn't try to kill him.
I did.
Yeah, I ain't try to kill him. You stabbed him in the chest. Well, that's where he was. He was on top of me. But I'm not thinking to go.
But that's what I'm saying, though. It don't matter, though. At the same time, whenever you do anything, you got to know the consequence of your actions.
I agree with that.
And you have to understand that, hey, if this is what happens, this is what happens.
Yeah.
Facts. If this is what happens, this is what happens. And then you cool with it. Because if I'm
not cool with it, because he didn't think that he was gonna kill him.
Okay, but all right, but
at least I don't think he thought
that. I don't think he did either. But at the same time, this could happen.
It can definitely happen. Yes, facts.
So
that's why he warned them, so it wouldn't happen.
All right, so you should already made peace with the consequences, though.
You can't make peace with that consequence.
Yeah, because I know when you grab me, if you touch me, I'm finna poke your ass.
Ain't no way at 17 I said if he died, I'm okay with taking that.
I know. That.
It ain't no way.
Poke your ass. But it's accountability. No matter, you poked him.
You definitely, yeah, he did.
And this had nothing to do about race.
Yeah, had nothing to do with race, man.
Yeah, but to do about a pissing party. Who was the pissing party?
Yeah, that's what.
Because they say they started arguing about y'all was suck last year, and the coach got on Austin ass, told Austin that
he wasn't even supposed to be there. First of all.
Yeah, but you told him like you played horrible last year, but their team was horrible last year, and they say he said something to them about that. So it's just like a pissing contest.
And then you ain't even
hear like a piss contest certain days.
You hear that they said all of a sudden.
Don't be pissing on nobody.
They got these damn. That's facts. They got these tents and these things out there.
Hold up, let's get that out.
Yeah, don't piss on nobody. They're under the tent. And then now they talking about the coach told all the team not to let nobody else sit under the tent. He ain't tell nobody that, man. He ain't. If that was the case, the boy that was supposedly his friend would have told him, man, you can't sit under our tent, man. Our coach be tripping. That didn't happen. That's what. Yes, that's what they said. That the coach also told them not to let nobody sit under the tent.
At the end of the day, he killed. He's not guilty of homicide, but he's guilty of manslaughter.
Man, what y'all think, man? Y'all think he's guilty of a homicide, manslaughter? Should he have got the needle? Should what? What y'all think?
He can't get the needle.
We know he can't get the needle. It's Texas.
You just said the needle.
It don't matter. I'm talking. Y'all know what I'm saying. Hit us up.
Y'all see what I be dealing with? I'm putting. Boy, don't make me put you.
We be back.
Don't make me put you no
head. Your ass out of here.
Say what you want to say, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Aight, the rock star, Mr. Rock Lobster, up in here with my little brother Malik. Aight, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, y'all comment. Yo, that's what it is.
Hype the video.
Hype the video.